everyone, and welcome back to The Signal Live. Alongside my co-anchor, Marissa Rodriguez, I'm Ryan McLaughlin. Here are this week's stories. Last week, ASI President and Vice President Miriam Salome and Marvin Hooker brought up the topic of student success in a letter that was distributed across the student body. In the letter, pressing questions such as, how does this university invest in the outcome of all of our students, were addressed and made clear that students are the greatest investment the university can make. For more on this, be on the lookout for a follow-up editorial next week. Here we go.
The One Purpose fundraiser campaign concluded earlier this month. Campaign volunteers accepted donations from various alumni and members of the local Turlock community in an effort to raise money for CSU Stanislaus scholarships. Over the 6-week campaign, One Purpose managed to raise over $516,000. All the money gained will be awarded as scholarships for CSU Stanislaus students in fall of 2015.
Last week, students were disappointed to hear that the school's Pride Week parade and drag show events were postponed until the spring semester. Originally scheduled to take place last Thursday, October 16th, the two educational events have been moved in an effort to improve both activities. University Student Union Social Awareness Coordinator Caitlin Moses said, quote, "I have recently come up with some amazing ideas that will extend the event to more than one day," end quote. We'll have to keep an eye out for more on that event for sure.
With October coming to an end, Halloween season is already upon us. Here in the Central Valley, there is a variety of fun, spooky seasonal activities for the whole family. Deloso Family Farms is a fan favorite here in the valley, with everything from pumpkin shooting to their famous corn maze. If you're looking for something a little scarier, you can check out the Hebe Horror Haunt in Modesto. Not recommended for kids under the age of 13. To find out more about these attractions and other attractions, check out csusignal.com and read all about it.
Speaking of spooky attractions, Halloween tends to bring out the curious cases of real-life haunted houses. There are several locations across the Central Valley that have built quite the reputation in the paranormal world. Everything from haunted hotels in the city of Tracy to the haunted buildings right here in downtown Turlock. To read the full story about these spine-chilling tales, check it out online at csusignal.com.
To celebrate the Halloween season, CSU Stanislaus radio station, KCSS, is hosting the first ever Trick or Beat concert. The event will be held Friday, October 24th from 8 to 10 p.m. at the Queen Bean Coffee House in Modesto. The event will feature a costume contest, a pumpkin carving contest, and live performances by KDM and the Josh Rosenblum Band. This exciting and entertaining venue is free to CSU Stanislaus students and $2 for the general public.
As all students will be eventually facing the graduation application process, it's helpful to know about the potential pitfalls and speed bumps. For more on this topic, here's Trisha Garcia to tell us more. Trisha?
Hey Warriors, I'm Trisha Garcia, and I'm here to give you a couple tips on graduation and getting through it without all the stress. My first tip is to beat the deadlines. You want to apply when you've reached 90 units or 2 semesters before your prospective graduation date. This is because if you apply late, you have a chance of not making it into the ceremony, so always apply early. My second tip is to know your requirements. There are 2 ways to do this. You can check your department's website and find all the requirements for your major and or minor, or you can go to your MyCSU Stan portal and find your academic requirements in the drop-down menu next to your schedule and find all of the requirements for your major broken down for you. And finally, my third piece of advice is to love your advisors. Your advisors do a lot of hard work for you, but sometimes they get the information wrong too. So if you feel like you're getting some sketchy information, feel free to check in with someone else in the department. But your advisors do a lot of hard work for you, and you should appreciate them for that. That's how you get through graduation without all the stress, and remember that you're not alone. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Trisha. Some very helpful tips without a doubt.
Department of Theater Chair Dr. John Mayer has created his very own television show here at CSU Stanislaus, titled Johnny's Stanislaus Red Hots. Mayer sits down with the unsung heroes from around the university, sharing stories about themselves and their experiences on and off campus while enjoying hot dogs from Turlock's own Footers.
Well, that's all the time we have for this week. Be sure to check out all these stories and more online at csusignal.com.
And be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram to stay in the know.
For all of us here at The Signal Live, I'm Ryan McLaughlin.
And I'm Marissa Rodriguez. We'll see you next week.